This is an this is a ghost story from this book about, and this is one of the stories from this town. Our, our story for today is told by was given to the author by Herb J. McGrath. When I was in my early 20s, several friends and I were walking the streets of this town. One evening, we were checking out the girls and having a good time. We were walking on Burrell Street, passing the Buffalo Bar, when one of us remembered a local story about a murder that had taken place above the bar sometime in the early 1900s. Apparently, a locally well-known brothel had been located in the building before new owners took it in. There is a My friends and I commented on the story, but didn't give it any further thought. We knew this because the owner of the bar in that second floor, where the tragedy had taken place, was now a storage area. As the evening grew late, my friends and I decided to call it a night, since we had no work early the following morning. It must have been a little after midnight when I made my way home down Bullard Street. That hour the streets were empty. As I approached my car, which was across the street from the Buffalo Bar, I noticed a light coming from the second floor window above the bar. I knew the bar was closed for the night, and the second floor was filled with boxes and other storage items. So I thought it was unusual for anyone to be in the storage room at that hour. I stood staring at the light in the window because it had a strange glow to it. It did not have the usual brightness of an electric light bulb, but instead gave a warm glow. I stood there in the street below, just gazing for about a minute or so. It struck me then that the light was coming from a kerosene lamp, because I noticed the flickering, dancing light cast on the wall inside the room. Now I was really intrigued because I thought to myself, who is in that room at this hour of the night with an oil lamp? No sooner had this occurred than I saw an outline of a shadow of a woman. She was wearing a long white-sleeved nightgown, and her hair hung long and loose. Not wanting to be noticed, I kept still. Then I saw her push against the window. When she opened up the window, I was transfixed by her image. I decided to let her know that I was watching her, so I yelled out, "Hello!" She paid me more attention, then leaped out of the window. I'm startled by this because as she jumped and began her fall, she vanished into the air. The light in the room also disappeared at the exact same moment. I didn't hear her scream or make any other noise. After seeing this, I looked around, thinking there was others who had just seen the same what I had. The street was empty. I quickly funneled for my keys, opened the door, and drove out of that area as fast as possible. If there's ever a question about in my mind about the existence of ghosts, well, I was convinced really quickly that evening. Also, tell me if you guys want to see any other stories. Bye.